nasty little pops and crackles. The Acra pipe just being so mischievous back there. So mischievous. Whoa! Corrugation's always good for a little spinal readjustment. Muddy, watch out for the mud. Slippery, slippery. Slippery, slippery. Woo! All 286 cc's are singing. So I reckon one of the most fun areas of modification on an adventure bike or a dual sport bike like this is your cockpit area. You know, setting it up exactly the way you want it, getting all the right little touches, you know, everything you need for your home on the road, home on the trail. It's all about making it your own. Do you really need all of this stuff? Of course not. I'll check out this stream. Yeah, still pretty chunky from the rains. The problem with riding on these rocks, I don't know if you can really see, is I think they chew up the tires pretty aggressively because they're all quite sharp and pointy. But yeah, bit of fun, isn't it? Bit of fun. I'm actually a fairly new off-road rider, so forgive me if this is not up to your standards. Alright, let's see what we can do. It is a bit sweaty here. So yeah, just before we begin, feel free to jump down into the comments, share with everyone your modifications, the sort of things you've done to the 300 or any adventure or dual sport bike. It's always good to get that collective knowledge, you know, that collective insight. It's great for giving people ideas. Most of my ideas are stolen, so it is what it is. My only real request is that you keep things positive. So let's get started. Here we've got the Quadlock mount, vibration damper and wireless charging head. I've used Quadlock for years and their products are always great. I used to have a little USB port version, but I upgraded to the wireless charging head, and I probably should have done that sooner because this thing is super good. Next we've got these Oxford folding mirrors. They do the trick. I kind of didn't like the bulk of some other adventure mirrors, but these are pretty streamlined, lightweight, but they do vibe on the highway quite a bit, which is, you know, not ideal. And then coming down we've got Protaper bars, contour in the Henry Reed bend. You need adapters to go from the skinny bars to the fat bars. These are just some cheap ones from RHK, which is why the bolts are looking a little rusty. Nothing too serious, but it would be nice to change them out for something shiny or black even. Then mounted to those bars we've got the Barkbuster VPS kit. This is just the standard one, the general one. I'll put the part number in the description and on the screen. You obviously can't use the CRF 300 specific ones when you are using fat bars. And then next to the Barkbusters we've got the Barkbuster bar end weights. I'll do anything to reduce vibrations, especially on long trips, and these seem to do the trick, although they are, I would say, extortionately expensive for what you're getting, but you know, fits up perfectly with the kit. Sits in flush, as you can see. Next we've got the Kaoko throttle lock. I'll put a video up on this soon and why I like it, but yeah, it seems to work well, and I'll include the part number on the screen and in the description. Next we've got some heated grips. These are White's heated grips. I like them because they have the integrated control, 5 levels of heating. Now these are entirely unnecessary where I'm from, but if you intend to travel further afield, it's great to have warm hands. If you've ever ridden in the snow and dropped your glove in icy water while trying to pay for a toll in the mountains of Europe like an absolute idiot, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Then we have a dual USB port with a voltmeter. This is great for obviously recharging various things, but then also when you turn the bike on, you can see the voltage of the battery, and then you can also see if it's charging when you're riding. So, you know, so you'll see like 14.5 or so, which means everything's good and happy. Moving down, we've got the seat concepts low because I'm a hobbit. It's been very comfortable, but if I was taller, I'd just get the standard version. And but for me, this is a great balance for my particular dimensions and the pain threshold. Further down, I noticed my boots were scratching the frame, so this is just some 3M grip tape. It looks a bit like sandpaper, but it's actually a rubber material. So you just clean the surface, stick it on, and then I hit it with a hairdryer to really secure it. I've actually got a bit left over, so the first person to comment, please can I have the tape, I'll mail it to wherever you are. And then lastly, we've got the stock foot pegs and levers. I'll probably swap this out at the very least for something wider and a bit more comfortable when standing. And I really should have the rubber insert out when going off-road, but you know, it's nice when you're on the road to damp out those vibrations. So yeah, those are all the cockpit modifications or comfort utility modifications that I've done to the 300. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it and you're feeling a little bit spicy, give the like button a little tickle for me. And maybe test out that sub button, see if it's working. I've heard it's a bit intermittent, might have to press it. Cheers guys.